Okay, we're gonna make some appetizers, some elegant appetizers that you guys can impress your friends with. They're really easy to do. They're like the first appetizers that I ever learned how to do, and I'm no chef. I just know how to cook, and I think you guys can too.
Okay, that's cool, that's cool.
So first we'll start off with a little olive oil. And we're going to do about a half and half olive oil mixture with the butter. And we're going to put some olive oil up in here. And a little up in here. Like that. And take some butter. About a half and half. So I'd say about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to let it get nice and soft up in there. I'm going to throw a little bit of onion in this. Like that. I'm going to throw a little onion in here, just like that. Right, and I'm going to throw the rest of it off right in here.
Okay, recap. What are we doing again? What
now, we're going to make 3 different appetizers. One we're going to make is called a mushroom bruschetta. And this is a vegan recipe. For any kind of vegans that you know. But you can also do other things with it. And this right here, this is going to be a drunken shrimp. Drunken because it's going to be the shrimp is going to be laced with a little bit of brandy. And we're going to flambe it. And this one right here is going to be a corn bruschetta with a little bit of cream. It's going to taste real good.
I know all about that bruschetta. That's crazy, man.
There.
Sounds good. We're
going to just throw a little bit of garlic in here. And the rest goes in this heaping, nice pot for all that good shrimp up in there. We'll give it a stir. Okay. And you give this a stir. And we're just going to let them render a little bit. Make them nice and soft. Make it feel real good. So you can start smelling it real nice. We're going to give it a little salt, a little pepper, a little salt, and a little pepper, and a little salt. And we're just going to mix it about. Get those flavors melding.
What's flambe?
Flambe means to flame. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that alcohol that basically I put in this shrimp, and I'm going to set it afire. And then I'm going to put the shrimp back in and recook it in the flames.
But what's that?
Some nice cream into it.
Is that the only reason for the alcohol, or like does it have flavor?
The actual alcohol evaporates, and the flavor of the brandy, we're using brandy today, the flavor of the brandy will actually infuse into the shrimp.
Okay, okay.
And then the cream will come afterwards. We're going to throw all these mushrooms up in here.
How many mushrooms?
That's about half a pound of mushrooms. And now we're going to look at this one right here. And this one seems to be going pretty good, so it's ready for the corn. So I'm going to throw all this nice corn up in here. There's a sweet kernel corn, and if you can't find it, and if you don't have it on the cob, the best thing you can do is just get it in a can. It's one of those vegetables that's really good from a can also. And we're just going to mix that about. Now see, this one's getting nice and fried. This is ready for my shrimp, which is coming right here. I got about 20 shrimp. I'm going to throw them right in. And what I'm doing now is letting them get happy.
There you go.
No doubt.
Right. Now we're going to toss a little bit more salt, because what we want is those mushrooms to start releasing all its liquid so that they get nice and fried up. A little bit more pepper. Season everything. Once or twice.
What are you saying though? You just season it to your own taste, so you don't use necessarily
what you want to do is you want to season any layer you put on. You want to put a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of whatever your spice is. Like I like chili, so I throw a couple of chilies up in here, make it nice and spicy. I know my friend Martha likes a little bit of heat, so we'll toss a little bit of heat in there. And I know my bro here, Sarv, he loves heat.
I'm down. Especially, I can't even. I wish I could talk about this corn, but anyways.
Okay,
it's so good,
so
man.
what we're just doing right now is we're just rendering. That's it. We're just getting all those flavors to get nice and hot and sweaty. I'm going to give these mushrooms a twirl. And I'm going to put this on a little bit of a higher heat now. Just because I want those mushrooms to start working. And the shrimp. Now, when these shrimp are almost half cooked, right? They're almost half cooked. At this point, I'm going to basically take them out and add some liquor. Here's some paprika, because I like paprika. It gives it a nice color. It's a very base flavor. There's not too much killer flavor into it, but the color of everything just turns so beautiful.
That's paprika. That's what you use for it, eh?
Now I'll add a little bit more olive oil because I want these to start moving, dancing around a little bit. What I'm going to do, toss them, toss them, toss them. Get them all happy. One flew off, no big deal, I'll eat it. Alright? Now that's tossed. How am I doing, Rita?
Good.
Alright?
Hey, why don't you give me 1 second, then you close up on this. This looks, all of it looks real good. Make sure everyone can see.
Okay, now these shrimp are practically done, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go like this. We're going to take them out. They're almost done. Almost done.
Whoa.
Now this is a very exciting dish for anybody, your loved ones, your friends. You want to impress somebody, this is the dish to impress people with. I'll tell you that. Because it's real easy, really simple,
It didn't take too long, that's all.
and it doesn't take long at all, but it's
No.
a showstopper. Because basically now, I've got this all rendered down, right? Right?